You want to report to folks, Anthony?
Well, I'm surprised they actually gave the vouchers, because when we first left the police precinct, they didn't give us vouchers for all the equipment that we had. They just gave us vouchers for one camera. And we went back saying that we have 2 other additional cameras here. And then they wrote out the vouchers for us. So hopefully we will be able to get those tapes back. I just wanted to also thank you. One of the first things I heard when I came out of the jail cell was, you did some emergency broadcast that night. So thank you, and, everyone else who showed some support.
Absolutely. Luke, again, tonight you're going to be on First Hour with Jason Burmis on the InfoWarrior. Longer if you'd like. We'll clear the decks for you and have some of the other witnesses there. Hopefully you can have Manny there, since we weren't able to get him on. They're charging you all with this. Even if they convict you, you've got to then do appeal and show how they didn't give you your evidence back, and then you'll win on appeal. Then you'll have lawsuits individually. Were these mainly plainclothes officers on you from the photos I've seen, or were there any guys in the blue?
No, initially it was just plain clothes, Bloomberg's goons, hotel security staff. And, then they had called in the police. There was police on the perimeter of the building, very strong, because, Bloomberg and other politicians were there. And, I was in the room with security for no more than 5-10 minutes. They were trying to grab the camera out of my lap as I was recording, grabbing my arms. And within 10 minutes, the cops were there, and, we were taken out.
Yeah, so they've got you in the office, but they're saying he refuses to leave, but we've made him go in the office. I mean, any jury hears that, even if they steal your tape, it's obvious lies. Luke Rudowski, closing comments.
This is an outrage. This is sad that this happened. We're trying to get aid for the first responders that are sick and dying. Just a couple of days ago, Bloomberg cut 5,000 unemployment benefits, workplace benefits for first responders. He's lying to me. He lied to first responders and their organizations. We left him alone. He's not keeping his promise. Keep the pressure on him. He's not supporting the James Stroger bill. We launched the campaign to save lives. Help support the James Stroger bill. We're going to have more information on that website, on our website, wearechange.org, later on today. All
right, Luke. Again, tonight you're going to be on there, at your house, doing a video simulcast. We'll have you up on prisonplanet.tv. We'll even dial in and put that up like we did with you at the FEMA camp and some of the other live feeds that you've done from Denver. So we'll be simulcasting at prisonplanet.tv tonight with you. In fact, I'm going to talk to my IT guys. We might even just do a free simulcast to prisonplanet.tv and then mix in your video feed with the interviews with Jason Burmis from 9 to midnight tonight. We'll do an hour and a half on this subject, because even if you don't care about We Are Change and Luke, these great guys, it's the First Amendment, and it's the secret police and how they're trying to set folks up. Anthony and Luke of We Are Change New York, wearechange.org, thank you for spending time with us.
Thanks for having me. God bless you. Thank you so much for your support, brother.
I want to thank all the listeners for their support, what they did. Thank you. All right, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, from the tent cities of California.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Millions of Americans are beginning to realize the enormity of the economic and political problems facing the U.S. and the world. And for the first time in their lives, they are feeling the need for preparedness. Ready Reserve Foods has been in continuous operation, manufacturing the finest and dehydrated foods for almost 40 years. Ready Reserve is the manufacturer. Unlike other companies that just broker canned foods, Ready Reserve controls the quality from start to finish with double enameled cans and nitrogen packaging. When purchasing from Ready Reserve Foods, you are buying factory direct at wholesale prices. Other companies are quoting delivery times of 1 to 2 months, while Ready Reserve ships within 5 business days. Many companies do not even offer a catalog. We will be more than happy to send a catalog to you free of charge. Dial 1-800-453-2202, 1-800-453-2202, or visit our website at ReadyReserveFoods.com. Factory direct, wholesale pricing from Ready Reserve Foods. Call us at 1-800-453-2202.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back. Have you ever thought about what's in your shampoo, soap, or detergent? How about chlorides, dyes, ethanol, sulfates, sodium, formaldehydes, and more? Even fragrance can indicate the presence of some 4,000 separate ingredients, most of which are synthetic. Hi, this is Alex Jones. I was shocked when I discovered I could be inhaling these additives that can lead to coughing, wheezing, and shortness of breath, headaches, nausea, irritation of the skin, and mucous membranes. Now compare Cal-Ben Pure Soap. All natural, earth-friendly, no harsh chemicals, no animal testing. They're safe, and you save 85% of the money you're spending on cleaning products now. Start saving over $1,000 a year for your family of 4. Keep it natural. Call Cal-Ben Pure Soap for a free catalog at 1-800-340-7091 or log on to 5starsoap.com. Try Cal-Ben Pure Soaps, and I'll bet you'll never use any other cleaning products again. Call 1-800-340-7091 for all your cleaning needs.
Before you slip into unconsciousness, I'd like to have another kiss, another flashing chance at bliss, another kiss, another kiss.
All right, we are back live, ladies and gentlemen. Got a host of other news we'll be covering next hour, getting into the abuse in the prisons, stuff they force them to eat. They know that more than half their diet is soy. It's causing the men to grow breasts, to be totally unhealthy, have all these illnesses. They don't care. Let's talk some about that. A host of other news I haven't even gotten to yet. Compulsory National Service Bill introduced again with the compulsory service provisions. I'll cover that next hour, how that ties into slavery, the modern prison grid. You look at the graph from 1980, prison numbers, and it just goes like that straight up. From a few 100,000 to millions and millions, above 4 million and 7 million total in the system. Going to Rob Dew, Jason Douglas, I guess is still doing an interview with somebody out at the Tent City. They're in Sacramento, California right now. Rob Dew, our radio producer, also film editor and videographer for Infowars.com, working on the new Obama film with us. Not Obama Deception, a whole other one we're making for July 4th release. No rest for us here. Rob Dew, tell me about your experience when you got into Los Angeles, what you saw there with the homeless in tent cities, what you've witnessed up in Sacramento. They're now going to force them. And I have a video clip coming up with Schwarzenegger and the Sacramento mayor saying, look, tough love. You can't just live out here in tents. We're going to make you go to the fairgrounds. So Rob Dew joining us from California.
Well, Alex, I don't think they're going to go quietly. Everything, the people that we've been talking to here, they don't plan on going to this Cal Expo Center. They're very, they don't get a lot of information or feedback from the mayor or the city. They just come down all of a sudden and tell them things. And, it's a real interesting environment. Everybody that we've met so far has been really nice. These people just want to live here and be left alone. And, it's right at the edge of town, and you go right over some railroad tracks where a levee is, and you can see there's at least, in just this one little area, there's at least 300 tents kind of spread out over a few acres. And from there, it goes, the levee runs right along the river, and then, they say it runs back another 6 miles. There's pockets of tents scattered in. And so there's a lot of people here. It's really windy right now. It's been hard to get good audio for the interviews. We have to get inside a tent to keep the wind out. But we've met a lot of nice people, and they say they're not going to move. They say if they try to make us move, we'll just grab our stuff and walk off.
Well, listen, I want you guys next to hike all the way down that and to have Jason Douglas interview you, as you go to the trees, as you go by the levee, and show how there's a whole community down in there. The media says 145 tents, but then local news is set up to 300 tents. How many people just in this one archipelago of people living on the edge?
Well, I would say it's definitely more than 350 people that I've seen walking around. We counted the tents in just the one area that we're at. We have there's 85 in one section, and then it runs along a fence line where there's another like 30, and then there's another section that opens up, and that's got 40 there. And then even before you get to those areas, there's pockets of